Charles, different topic, Israel and Iran. We talked to the ambassador of Israel, U.S. ambassador, yesterday. There is increased word on the street in Israel that increased action. What's the latest? And people are concerned about it.
Look, this is serious talk. There's a lot of opposition within Israel. There's a lot of support within Israel. There's a real debate. It's not a bluff. It isn't a put on. They're trying to decide as the window is closing. There's one extra new factor, which is the main threat to Israel, if it attacks, would be retaliation, not from Iran, but from Hezbollah and Lebanon, which has 50,000 rockets and could set Israel on fire. It worries about that above all else. However, Hezbollah right now is on the losing side of the civil war in Syria. It's supporting Assad. It's losing support within Lebanon. So it's worried and preoccupied, and it knows that if it launches a war against Israel on orders of Iran, having nothing to do with Lebanon itself, and Lebanon suffers retaliation as it surely will, it could lose everything in Lebanon. So it has a disincentive to attack, and because of that, the Israeli calculation is slightly more positive.
Steve?
6 months ago, I talked to a former senior U.S. intelligence official who told me that the best time for an attack from the Israeli perspective would be during, near or around or during the U.S. political conventions, because it would force politicians here in the United States to support Israel and to do so in public and forcefully.
You think that's going to happen?
I have no idea, but that person's smarter than I am.
I think the odds of an attack before Election Day are probably more than half, maybe 3 to 1.
What do you think?